Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Your host Superman in house. Hey, we're going to look at the cool question of will Pulsechain Testnet V3 launch within the next few weeks, basically before Christmas. Let's see what happens here. Obviously, nothing is certain, but we're going to look at what we know so far. So I hope you guys enjoy some of this. Now we're going to jump over to the builders. So obviously, we've got a lot of projects building on top of Pulsechain. And of course, no doubt they are in talking to the Pulsechain development team who are going to do Pulsechain Testnet V3 and Pulsechain, of course, mainnet. So we're going to look at some of the updates here from some of the teams, Power City and Liquid Loans in particular. So KDP here from Power City is giving us some updates on Twitter. So we're going to have a look at a couple of these. The bug in ETH consensus was found by the Pulsechain devs a month ago. Most recent news, they are nearing completion of the changes to fix this vulnerability, and of course, Testnet V3 could be in the coming weeks. So nice to see more detail about this. Originally, KDP had put out a talk about this being in the next couple of weeks, but no sources. And of course, that's not much use to anybody. It may be fun to post it, but it's not much use. But fortunately, she has come in with more comments. So I have under numerous comments. All you have to do is read. I'm on the development team, so great to see this. We talked to other builders. Builders have reached out to the devs. This is the response. Our devs verify and inform us regularly of things. RH even said in his Twitter space, his devs gave him a time frame. He just won't say it because they could be wrong. I'll repeat what has been passed on. Code is really hard. Development team is structured and intricate. Of course, I'm not a clickbait log, she says, about do as you will. Now, it's not do as you will. It's about the fact if you're going to make a claim, post a source, right? So otherwise, it's just anyone can get out there and put up some propaganda or some fake stuff. So it's good to see sources being backed up. You don't have to pay in kind to my tweets. I'm here for the community. Well, if you're just posting claims, it's no good, right? You got to post up the substantiator for it as well. So we also got some more comments here. Darbeck says, hey, Katie, thanks for the update. What was source for V3 timing? And of course, people are asking that, right? That's what you want. You're going to make a claim. People want to know the sources. PLSX devs were reached out to by multiple builders. One just to add a token icon to PLSX, told just to wait. We are close. Coming weeks is expected. So this is the kind of substantiator we like to see. Obviously, a builder to the dev team, very important. But code is hard. You never know, but they are not silent. So that's pretty cool. We also got this one here. So you aren't the first, says Gamma, or the last to provide some inside info when in fact there was no information. And we have seen that before. We've seen sources that may look like they're credible and of course have not delivered. The stuff that they said did not occur. So it's a very good thing to be, constructively critical. There's no update. One day Pulsechain will launch, and I agree with Gamma on that. That is the case. KDP says there is information, lol. That was directly from a dev to a builder when inquiring about something, but okay. So that's good to see. That's what we want. Fortunately, it would have been much easier if you just said it at the beginning, right? So apparently at the beginning, it was just talked on the phone to some friends. So it's good to see that. So cool. OMG, Katie, you can't drop bombs like that. And that's the point, right? So everyone's waiting for Pulsechain. This is a pretty big update. That's such a fantastic news. Cheers, says Crypto Jamie. My DM started, so I thought it was best to clarify. Absolutely. And that's the point, right? That's the point. So that's very cool to see. So that was update from KDP from the Power City team. Good to see that clarification. And that's all that people wanted, right? All that people wanted. Now we're going to jump over to Walrus. Walrus is also obviously on Liquid Loans team, and of course a huge community member. Always drops alpha there. Also backing this up. Pulsechain Testnet V3 update. Devs are working on a bug found in ETH 2.0. Whose devs team is also aware and working on it as well. So the ETH team is working on this as well. So you got both Pulsechain team and the ETH team working on this bug. Still no date, but would be interesting if the Pulsechain devs fixed it first. And of course, it wouldn't be the first time, says Walrus. So very, very nice there. So yeah, it's definitely looking possible now that we've got a builder to a dev, a confirmation in there with this claim. Obviously, this is not certainty, but it does give you optimism about potential launch sooner than later within the next few weeks. But of course, let's listen to Richard Hart himself on a Twitter space that he's done over the last 24 hours. So let's hear his version on when the Pulsechain will launch.
Yeah, we got 150,000 stakers. We've got 100% perfect flawless uptime. We'll have testnet V3. I'm not giving you any time estimates, but the devs give me time estimates. I think they're wrong, of course. And so, my plans are working great. So Pulsechain and Pulsex are going to launch. Hex is doing fabulous. My book has been free, and I'm retweeting people reading snippets of it all the time.
All right, so I think that we can be optimistic that potentially the Pulsechain Testnet V3 could launch in the next few weeks, and of course possibly before Christmas. That'd be very, very exciting. Maybe if not the new year, but in any case, we've got to be cautious as well. Obviously, Richard there not completely confident in the time frame, but let's hope and let's see how that plays out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks to KDP and, of course, Warris and, of course, Richard Hart for the information drop. We do appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Take care, everybody.